Hello everyone, I'm Adél.
And I'm Laura.
And we are here in Castellón de la Plana. And we are actually visiting Dideas. And we are here with David.
Mm-hmm. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm David Bayona from Dideas.
Yes, and we are going to talk about some topics.
So my profile, I studied law and business management in the University of Valencia. And since more than 10 years ago, I'm working in Dideas Desarrollo as a project manager. Mm-hmm. I started at the beginning with consultancy and training for companies, which is the main activity of the company. Mm-hmm. But around 8-9 years ago, we started with Erasmus Plus projects, and since then we have implemented, I think that around 25 key to action projects in different fields like youth, adult education, and vet training. So the profile of Dideas, it has these two differentiated parts. Mm-hmm. So one focused on consultancy and training for companies, and another one more focused on having a social impact through European projects.
Mm-hmm. So for the youth, which European value do you think is the most important, or do you think that it's important to develop the youth's knowledge about these values?
For me, are really fundamental the equality.
Equality, yes.
Understood like in a broad sense. Mm-hmm. I mean, equality in terms of gender equality, but also diversity, talking about religion, about ethnicity. So I think it's really important in order to foster empathy and understanding in youth. But also I consider that it's really important that the civil rights, to foster participation, dialogue, democratic values. Mm-hmm. So for me, well, of course, all the European values are important, yes, but for me it's really especially important to work on equality and civil rights. Mm-hmm.
What are your mainly used best practices, or maybe is there any specific best practices that you use with adults only, or with kids, or elderly? So yeah.
So in all the trainings that are in this part of European projects, we try always to have like a positive social impact. Mm-hmm. So the topics that we cover are related with equality, diversity, participation, democratic values. And we have some best practices. We try always to mix the face-to-face training with online trainings. Mm-hmm. So we work with MOOCs, mainly with Moodle platforms, trying to have this balance between face-to-face and online trainings. And probably later I can mention you some specific best practices, but for example, we have some projects related with entrepreneurship and gender equality, like Power Project, Empower Her. You can see a lot of power in gender equality. We have implemented also Power Pack, which is more focused in providing training to children to work in life skills. Mm-hmm. We have implemented also in the Let's Go Beyond It, Turn Quickly into Action, which is the LGBTQI+ project. We worked in artivism, and we provided also an online training about how to do activism through art. So these are some of our best practices.
Wow. You know that our research is mainly about the European values. So maybe is there any best practices that involves these European values?
Yeah. I think one of my favorite projects was the LGBTQI plus project. Let's go beyond top, turned quickly into action. It was a project approved by the Italian National Agency that have finished just like some months ago, and it was a project that had the first work package was including to learn LTTs, learning and teaching training programs, one in Milano and one here in Valencia. And it was like a training in order to work in inclusion and also in ways of engaging LGBT community, but also like the straight community, let's say, in inclusion, diversity, and how to handle with the problems that we are having in most European countries about this. And also we had another work package that it was including this training in RTVs. I think that regarding the European values, for me, this was one of our most successful projects. So yeah.
What do you think? Is there any special, like, historical event that maybe changed the general thinking about these European values?
Yeah, I think that in our country, in Spain, we have a dictatorship from the 40s till 1978. Probably you are thinking that, it was like long time ago, but if you think it was like just 50 years ago. So, for example, my parents were born during that dictatorship. And I think that in 1978, when we decided as a society to change from dictatorship to democracy, I think that for this generation it was like a change of mindset. We opened in that moment the country to the change, and also I think that being part of the European Union for us, it was really important in order to have like a development, economic development, but also social development as a country. And if you let me also highlight this, 2 days ago it was the 20th anniversary of our equality marriage approval, when also the gay, lesbian, the LGBT community was allowed to be married. So I think that from that moment also we had like a big change in our country, and it was like normalized, something that it was really hard to arrive to that point, but from that point the new generations are not questioning this anymore, I think. Well, just to thank you for this space and the opportunity to talk to you about our projects. Just to conclude, maybe just to mention you that what we are trying with the Erasmus Plus projects that we are developing is to have a positive social impact, but also to cover topics that are quite new but are really important. Like, for example, we are developing with the DigiTrainer project, we are developing an online training for teachers about technological tools and artificial intelligence.
That's really useful.
It's a hot topic, I think.
Yes.
And but we have like that big diversity in terms of topics that we cover, because also we are preparing a new project in order to foster the Mediterranean diet through young people.
Wow!
Because we think that it's part of our culture and heritage, and also to promote like some health tips and some healthy habits. So just to conclude, like to highlight that it's important that all that we are doing in Dideas, but also in Splice Social, and in Branta, which is my a company that I'm managing, a part of Dideas and Social. It's important in all the organizations in which I participate that my values are reflected in my job. For me, that's the most important thing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
thank you
You're
for
welcome.
the opportunity because
Yes.
it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for your time and coming from Hungary to Spain.
It was a
Yeah.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Maybe-
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.